of the season. It's the playoffs, man. The NBA playoffs are finally here after a long 75th anniversary season. You guys probably already read the title. You guys already know what y'all about to get yourselves into when you click on this video. So without any more further ado, here are my NBA 75th playoff predictions, man. Alright, man, so first up, we are indeed starting with the Eastern Conference, because I think the Western Conference, there's a lot of, you know what I'm saying? Not to say that the East is the boring conference this year, because it looks like most of the contenders are gonna be coming out of the East anyway. First up, we got the 1-seeded Miami Heat versus the 8-seeded Atlanta Hawks, who did in fact just win the playoff. Alright, so we have the 1-seeded Miami Heat versus the 8-seeded Atlanta Hawks, who beat the Cavs yesterday and completely knocked them out of the playoffs after they had a spectacular season all up until I think Jarrett Allen got hurt, and then that's when they started tanking. And then they ended off as the 7th seed, and then they lost to Brooklyn behind a monster game behind freaking KD and Kyrie. Like, Kyrie was like 11 of 11 before he even missed a shot. So I mean, when you got two scorers just rolling like that, you just can't beat the Nets, man. But anyway, I think I'm gonna go 5 games. I got Miami moving on, man. Look, bro, Trae Young is having an absolute, he went crazy in the play-in versus the Cavs yesterday, and it's like, bro, Trae Young is such a playoff performer, dude. But it's just like, when you come up against Miami, who has a really good defense when they're playing up to their potential, I mean, like, bro, can Trae Young really score against a top-tier defense when the Miami Heat is rolling? I mean, I'm pretty sure he can. I'm pretty sure he's gonna go off some of the games, but I just think it's gonna be a 5-game, even a sweep, bro. Next up, we do have the Sixers versus the Raptors. And man, it really depends on what James Harden you get, because we saw, I think it was the first 3 games, the Sixers were rolling, and I mean, James Harden was going so crazy, man. And I think his second game, he dropped a triple-double, and then his first game, I'm pretty sure he had a double-double, or maybe it's vice versa. But anyways, man, since then, Harden has really been not shooting well. And we all know that James Harden isn't necessarily a choker in the playoffs. He just doesn't show up in the moments that you would want him to. So I mean, I think I have Philly winning the series in 6. I think I'm gonna go Philly in 6, because I feel like there's no one on the Raptors that can really stop an MVP caliber player in Joel Embiid. I don't know, man. And it's tough, bro, because it's hard to count out Scottie Barnes, because you know he's from 561, but I mean, bro, I don't think it's your year this year, Scottie Barnes. All right, so now we got Milwaukee versus Chicago. This one's gonna be, I don't think it's gonna be that interesting at all, man, because Lonzo Ball's injured. I don't think he's gonna be back for the first round of the playoffs. I don't know, I might have to fact check that. But I mean, Lonzo Ball was really, I think he was really a big piece of the Chicago Bulls team, man. But because he did bring that defense and the extra playmaking, and then the Bulls are also playing on an 80% Zach LaVine. So I don't think, you know what I'm saying? I don't think an 80% Zach LaVine and a scorching hot DeRozan is really gonna get you through the playoffs, man. Because first off, you're facing the Bucks. The Bucks have a really good defense. And they have Giannis, bro. I really think Giannis is going to average maybe 30, 35 in the series, bro, with 28 points in the paint, bro, because you're not really going to put Vucevic, come on, bro, Vucevic? Bro, you're not going to put Vucevic on Giannis and expect him to, hold it down, bro, because I just don't see it. I just really don't see it. So I think, man, even after the kind of season they had, but they did fizzle out, though. The Bulls were one of the top teams in the East before they just they just got injury plagued, and then DeMar DeRozan really just had to carry, but they did fall a couple spots in the rankings. So I think I'm Is it a sweep? I don't think it's a sweep. Because I do see Zach LaVine really having some big games. I'm gonna give him. I say Milwaukee wins the series. I give Chicago 2 games. But I feel like the 2 games that they win, it's just gonna be like because the Bucks aren't playing good. But in the 4 games that Milwaukee wins, they're just gonna absolutely obliterate the Bulls, man, and put an end to their half terrific, half injury-plagued season. Now we got Boston versus Brooklyn. This series is really gonna I don't know, man. I really don't know, bro, because you got Kyrie playing in Boston. You got KD. But wait, hold on. Kyrie is fasting because I think it's called Ramadan. Listen, if I butcher that, I'm so sorry. I don't know how to say it, but bro, fasting Kyrie, probably top 5 best players of all time, bro. When you see Kyrie not eating shit, you know he's about to be like going crazy. You know what I'm saying, bro? So I mean, like Boston started off as not a good team. In the first half of the season, many people thought that they were gonna miss even the play-in tournament. Or they were gonna be in the play-in tournament. But since then, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, they've really found a way to really just mesh well and play together well, play off of each other. And then you got Marcus Smart really coming into his own as a playmaker. He's not really the defender he once was. Well, in the first half of the season, he wasn't the defender that we all knew him as. But then in the second half of the season, he really picked it up, and now I think he's like top 3 in Defensive Player of the Year candidates. So it's like, I mean, I don't really know. Does Robert Williams really not get them past the Brooklyn Nets? I don't know, man, because he was such a big part of their defense. They still have Horford and Tice, but I mean, Horford kind of up there in age. Tice not really. Bro, if I'm even Muggsy Bogues and I'm driving to the paint against Daniel Tice, I'm not gonna be scared of him. It's just that simple. But I mean, like, on the other side of it, you do have Kevin Durant, one of, if not the best scorers of all time. I'm saying it, bro. I'm saying it right here. And me saying that is not even crazy. And then you also got arguably the most skilled player ever in Kyrie Irving, dude. When Kyrie gets rolling, it's like, how do you stop this man? And he's really box office, bro. Kyrie Irving, I don't know, man. This dude, he's just incredible. He's just incredible. But I mean, to be honest, I think it goes 6 or 7, to be honest with y'all. Oh, and then if Brooklyn gets Ben Simmons back, I mean, to be honest, bro, if Brooklyn gets Ben Simmons back, I don't think Ben Simmons is gonna have that kind of impact that everyone thinks he's gonna have. Only because he hasn't played basketball in like over a year, so we don't know what we're getting with Ben Simmons. Are we getting a top tier defender? Are we getting a mid-level defender? Or are we just getting someone that could just play make and be like not the great defender that he used to be? Now, obviously, with time, Ben Simmons is gonna get back to that Defensive Player of the Year level player, caliber player. But in the playoffs, I don't know. Maybe if they advance to the second round, maybe he'll find his own. But like we just don't know what we're gonna get with Ben Simmons. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I don't know, bro. Because y'all know KD and Tatum, they're my favorite players, man. It's cause Brooklyn has the offense, but they don't have the defense. Boston has a offense and they have a defense. And it's just like, and they have a really good defense too. But it's like, when you're guarding Kevin Durant and Kyrie, does defense even really matter to them? But on that note, man, it's gonna be hard, bro. But man, I don't even know, bro. I'm just eeny, meeny, miny. I'm, you know what I'm saying?
You talking like, yeah. Nah, I never had my own bed. Always slept on the carpet, man. Oh, you did. Hey.
I'm just eeny, meeny, miny, mo this shit, bro. I don't even know, man. All right, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by his toe. If it hollers, let it go. I forgot how the rest of the thing, but my mom says you are not it. I got Brooklyn moving on, baby. You know what I'm saying? All right, so I do indeed have Brooklyn going on, but it is gonna be a tough 7-game series. I just can't see anyone just like running off with it, to be honest with you. All right, so now in the East semis, we got Miami versus Philly. Bam versus Embiid is gonna be tough. That is gonna be a tough ass series. I can't even lie to y'all. And again, in this series, more than the last one, it really depends on what Harden you get. Because if you get at least like 25 efficient points from James Harden every night to go with like around 8 to 10 assists, is gonna be a close one. And really Miami, it really just depends on their offense, man. It really depends on if they're gonna come out hot. You really need Duncan Robinson to be on his BS, even though like this season he's been a little shaky. I know he started off the year like almost shooting his way out of the rotation, and he offers no defense. It depends what kind of Tyler Hero you're gonna get. If you're getting, you know, the 6th Man of the Year candidate he's been all year, I really think Miami has a chance. But I mean, Philly, you do have Tyrese Maxey. I didn't even mention that for the Raptors versus Philly series. I really didn't even mention that. You got Tyrese Maxey. I just think because the thing is, we don't know. We don't know if Tobias Harris is gonna play good. We don't know if Harden's gonna be actively looking for Tobias Harris. I know Harden's gonna be looking for Maxey and Embiid, definitely. But it's like, is Maxey a playoff performer? That's the thing we don't know. And I'ma say Miami moves on in 6. All right, so now we got a rematch of last year, Milwaukee versus Brooklyn, dude. This one is tough, obviously, because every time these two come together, it's always a great game. To be honest, I'm gonna just flat out say it. I think if Brooklyn is healthy, and if they get a decent level defender and Ben Simmons back, I say Brooklyn takes it. Gonna have a Brooklyn-Miami conference finals, but I think this series goes to 7 as well. So we got back-to-back 7-game series. If Milwaukee beats Brooklyn, I don't say they beat Miami. You know, I feel like Milwaukee could take it all the way and have a repeat. But listen, man, if KD and Kyrie are healthy, there's no way y'all stopping that. I'm sorry. I'm gonna just be straight up with y'all. And now in the conference finals in the East, we have Miami versus Brooklyn. This is gonna be interesting. Because you have Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, Seth Curry, Cameron Thomas, who might be the X factor in Brooklyn's playoff success, playoff run. I don't know, because you got my favorite team versus my favorite player. Man, I don't know. Brooklyn has been rolling. Miami's been so-so. I don't know, because in my opinion, the only teams in the East that can beat Brooklyn are Milwaukee, the Celtics, or a Miami Heat team that is on their shit. If they're not on their shit, I got Brooklyn, bro. I'm gonna say Brooklyn in 6. That's just how it is, man. You know what I'm saying? And like, injuries are still a big factor. I'm going off all these teams are healthy and they don't get injuries. But I mean, like, Come on, man. I think Brooklyn's gonna go to the finals this year. No cap. All right, y'all. Now we're gonna be starting off with the Western Conference. First series I got here is Phoenix versus New Orleans. I ain't even gonna give it no thought. Let's get these Pelican boys out of here. 4-0 sweep. Chris Paul's not going for that shit. D Book not going for that BS. He's not. They're not going for it, bro. They're not going for it. Chris Paul and Devin Booker, they want to get back to the finals. I'm starting off their playoff run with a 4-0 sweep, clean sweep. Like, bro, Mr. Clean Sweep, Lysol sweep, clean sweep. We're getting them out of there. We're getting Grand Theft Alvarado. We're getting him out of here. We're getting BI. Even though I mess with you, we're getting you out of here. CJ McCollum, you're good. You gave me some numbers on fantasy, but we gotta get you up out of here, my boy. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna win a chip. Zion, old fat ass, he'll probably try to eat my playoff bracket. Let's just be real. Let's get him out of here.
Alright, I almost hung up.
Now we got Dallas versus Utah. And at the time I'm recording this video, they're saying Luka's not gonna play game 1, so that's an easy 1-0 for Utah. But after, it really depends when Luka comes back and how much of Luka we're getting. You know what I'm saying, bro? Because calf strains, like you're not gonna be like, any leg injury is really gonna like hinder how much you can do and what you can do. We saw that with James Harden's hamstring injury last year. But I mean, I just feel like Utah has more weapons. And then we have Donovan Mitchell, who, if you guys remember the bubble, they were trading like 50 and 40 balls in there, man. But I say, because in Dallas, it's literally just Luka. You do have Jalen Brunson, who's severely underrated, very crafty guard. You have Spencer Dinwiddie. I don't know if Spencer Dinwiddie's really gonna... You know, I don't really think Spencer Dinwiddie is gonna put you over the Utah Jazz. So, I think Utah has a more complete team. So for that, I'm gonna say Luka wills them. I think Luka gives them 2 wins. But I got Utah in 6. Now we got the Golden State Warriors versus basically Dunktober Jokic. And if you know, you know. If you know about Dunktober Jokic, you know about Dunktober Jokic. But yeah, on a more serious note, it's basically the whole Golden State Warriors team versus Denver. I think a lot of Denver's success in the playoffs rely on Jokic. And I haven't seen Jokic have a bad game this year. So I really think they can make some noise. It's just, who else is gonna step up? You can't have Jokic scoring all the points because Jokic can only do so much. You know what I'm saying? He's a big guy. You know what I'm saying? He's big. But I say it all revolves around how Steph Curry plays. Because if this game goes to 6 and Warriors are up 3-2, you know game 6 Clay, he's gonna put it away. Ooh, I should get in the studio with that one, my boy. It really depends on the motor of the team, and that's Steph Curry. You know, in Golden State's bench, they're really nice. You know what I'm saying? They got Jordan Poole. They have Andre Iguodala, who's going to be very underrated for them in the playoffs. You know, he's going to bring that veteran leadership, that defense. You know what I'm saying? They also have Juan Toscano, who I don't think is going to make that much noise, but I do feel like he's going to have some like defining moments in the playoffs. I feel like he's gonna be a big piece for them, like here and there. I'm not saying he's gonna score like over 15, but I do feel like he's gonna have some defensive plays that's really gonna propel them over Denver. And for that, I don't have any games in 5 yet. Is this the one? I don't think any of these series go in 5. If anything, maybe Philly versus the Raptors go in 5. Actually, I think I do have them in 5. I'm not even sure. But yeah, anyways, I got Golden State moving on in 6. Sorry, Dunktober Jokic. Now, Memphis versus Minnesota. Minnesota, I think they have the momentum. After that win over the Clippers, I really do think they can beat Memphis. But it's like, if Ja Morant if John Morant really becomes his own, if he comes into his own, I really think John Morant can pull it out. So I'm gonna go Minnesota in 7. I really do hope this series goes to 7 games, man. I just don't think it's Ja's year yet. Even though it's gonna be, I hope it's a 7-game series. It could go either way, to be honest with y'all. If John Morant misses a game, you know Memphis gonna win that game. You know what I'm saying? They could probably go to the finals if John Morant don't play a single game. You know what I'm saying? They like 18-3 without the guy. Now obviously playoffs is different. I still got Minnesota in 7. I'm gonna stay down here with Golden State and Minnesota. I really do think Minnesota has no chance. I say they pull out game 1. You know what I'm saying? Pat Bev's gonna start talking crazy, trying to say they gonna beat the Warriors. And then after that, I don't think they win a single game, bro. I got Golden State in 5. And now we're gonna go back up to Phoenix and Utah. I'm not even gonna spend no time on this one, bro. I really do think it's gonna be Phoenix in 6. You know, Phoenix in 6. But yeah, I don't know. I really don't see Donovan Mitchell winning a chip with the Jazz as long as they have Gobert. I mean, Gobert's an excellent defensive presence, but I mean, like, bro, he brings defense, rebounding, but I just don't think Rudy Gobert is really gonna be like, Jordan Clarkson. I feel like Jordan Clarkson's gonna have a couple games. I feel like he's gonna struggle 3 out of the 6 games that they play. I really think it's gonna be Donovan Mitchell on his own. Because I mean, you know, Chris Paul and Devin Booker, they're gonna want to get Gobert in that pick and roll switch action, bro. And bro, Steph Curry has a whole career highlight tape on Rudy Gobert, and I mean, like, I don't even think that's an exaggeration. I really think Steph Curry got that many clips on Gobert. Gobert is not guarding the perimeter at all, especially Chris Paul, especially Devin Booker. He's not guarding that, bro. So I feel like Gobert, and I feel like this offseason, Gobert might get traded because of this playoff loss right here. And I really think this is going to be the last straw. You know, I feel like Donovan Mitchell's going to get tired of just losing in the playoffs, you know, 2nd round, 1st round. And, you know, I just really don't see Rudy Gobert staying on this team much longer. Now, Phoenix versus Golden State. Golden State and Phoenix were the top 2 teams I remember at the beginning of the season. It was always either Phoenix or Golden State. Like, me and you know, bro, if you were watching the beginning of the season, it looked like that these 2 were just gonna meet up in the conference finals. Steph can average 27 to 30 points on efficient scoring. But I mean, at the same time, I feel like I haven't mentioned DeAndre Ayton. And I really feel like Golden State, like, that's their weak spot. The 5 is really the Warriors' weak spot. You know what I'm saying? We haven't seen Wiseman the whole year. We don't know if Wiseman is ever gonna develop into that, you know, that star center that they really want. So I mean, it's really tough. It's really tough. But I say Phoenix. I say Phoenix reaches the finals. I think they're gonna meet up with Brooklyn. But how many games will it take them versus the Warriors to get there? I have absolutely no clue. Because you got Chris Paul coming up versus Stephen Curry. You know Chris Paul's gonna show up. If Chris Paul stays healthy, he's gonna show up. Devin Booker, he's showing up, trust me. He wants to win badly. CP3 wants to win badly. They also have role players like Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson, who's an absolute shooter. I mean, like, I feel like they have more than Golden State. I feel like they really have more than Golden State. So I'm gonna say 6 games. I'm gonna say 6 games. Brooklyn versus Phoenix. This is gonna be a really good series, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Because if Brooklyn has Ben Simmons, they have a kind of, because by now in the playoffs, if Ben Simmons comes back within that first round for Boston, I feel like by the finals, he should be like nearing his elite level of defense. You know what I'm saying? But like the thing is, I just don't know how hard he's working. So it's like you don't know what you're getting with Ben Simmons. You know, D-Book's still gonna do his thing. You know what I'm saying? It's his second time in the finals. He has kind of that experience. He knows what it takes against good defenders. So I mean, like, I don't know. D-Book's still gonna cook. Brooklyn is really gonna need Andre Drummond to at least, you know, try and contain DeAndre Ayton because I feel like DeAndre Ayton might be the X factor in that series. Because, bro, I mean, if we're really talking about Andre Drummond versus DeAndre Ayton, you know what I'm saying? There's not much to talk about. Conversation's gonna be pretty short, right? So I mean, I really think, damn man, I feel like a lot of you are gonna think that I'm biased because Kevin Durant is my favorite player like of all time. But I mean, like, bro, I had to put Jason Tatum in the dirt. You know what I'm saying? In the first round, I had to put Jason Tatum in the dirt, bro. So I mean, I don't know. It's gonna be a good series. For some reason, I'm saying 6. I think it's gonna be the same amount of games as last year. I think they went to 6, right? I don't even remember. But man, bro, it's like Brooklyn versus Phoenix. Dude, who do I even go for? Cause it's like, bro, I miss with Devin Booker too, definitely. He's in my top 10 favorites. But I mean, like, damn, bro. Cause Phoenix is a really good team, man. And they're led by Chris Paul. Like, bro, their offense is gonna be so fluid. And I feel like for Brooklyn, it's give the ball to Kyrie, give the ball to KD. Phoenix, like, and they have a better coach in Monty Williams, bro. I say it goes 6. All these games are gonna be pretty close. I don't think either of these teams lose a game in the finals by more than 12 or 13 points. I feel like it's gonna be a pretty close series. I'ma go. Man, fuck it, man. KD already got 2, bro. I got Phoenix winning in 6. So I really feel like it is really gonna be a tough series, and really for like all these playoff matchups, I feel like I could be wrong on any of these except for the Pelicans one, because I mean, like, bro, Phoenix, you're not going home to a team full of freaking CJ McCollums and fat ass Williamsons, bro. Like, it's not gonna happen, bro. It's literally not gonna happen. KD, Kyrie, you know what I'm saying? They got championships already. They know what it takes to get to the finals. They know what it takes to perform well in the finals. They know what it takes to win the finals. But I mean, like, Phoenix just has, I feel like, man, but it's like for the Nets, it really depends on how Seth Curry plays. Really depends on how Bruce Brown plays, because Bruce Brown has been really killing it lately. I mean, like, bro, I mean, the other day I think it was the play-in, this man almost had a triple-double, bro. He had like 18 points, 8 boards, 9 assists. He almost had a triple-double. I mean, like, he's playing out of his mind. Phoenix is a more well-oiled machine. So I feel like because they have a better offense, a better defense, in a 7-game series against Chris Paul, who has one of the highest IQs ever, probably I want to say top 2 point guards all time. You know what I'm saying? I just got Phoenix pulling it out. Now, this series could go either way, much like any of the series that I just predicted in this video for y'all. But I mean, like, bro, it's really gonna be a good playoffs, man. It's gonna be a like terrific playoffs. But anyways, man, tripping. I got another video coming for y'all. It's gonna be a sneaker performance review. So I'm actually using the box to hold up my phone right now, but you guys can't see that. Boy, it might be tripping. I'm making another video. I already told you guys that. I don't know why I'm making this intro or this outro so long, but I'm out of here.
Christian, you're all on me. She wanna feel all on me. Baby, back off of me.